Hello, welcome to another piano lesson with Richard Yang. Today I'm gonna cover Kimi no Shiranai Monogatari from how do you say this stuff? Bakemonogatari. I don't know. This is I can only imagine what it sounds like. So this is one of the older Animenz masterpiece that I really like. It feels a lot like Sincerely or the ever whatever Guilty Crown. Yeah, so it's one of those pieces that tell a story, right? So it's not just a variation of the same thing over and over. This actually tells a story, and so you're gonna love it. You will see my the link to my video performance in the description, as well as the sheet music from Animenz store. So I'll get right to it. The beginning. The theme, well, not the theme. So there's the motif. It changed, right? 3-3-2, right? 3-3-2, 3-3-2, and except it's also got your thumb as well, right? So you can, if your hands are big enough, you might like this. Personally, I just use my pinky for the top notes, right? And now, here's the tricky part. So this can be extremely confusing, right? So so the way I remember it is, right, the first set is easy, right? And now together, both hands together will play together starting from this, right? Right, so, and also for this one, if your hand is not big enough, I just roll it, right? Measure 7. So this is hopefully this part is okay. Just remember, this is we have a double double four-tenths, right? So it's huge, right? So this is a good jump. Right? So just get used to coming back to this, right? No pedal here, only the downbeat on the first one and up. And here, no pedal here, pedal, no pedal, pedal, off, pedal, off. Right? So very minimal pedal really, right? So so now let's continue. You can play this, right? It's just two arpeggios on different hands. And now the theme. I'm on measure 13 now. It goes like this. Right, so this this one twice. So you just play a little faster here. And lift the pedal on the last one. One more time. So remember, pedaling, clean pedaling is pretty crucial in this case, right? So it's just when you have staccato, no pedal. Probably see that especially on this portion. Remember, the bottom note is these are half notes, right? So you don't try to hold them on for the full length of the note. And see, if you look at this, when I play this. In order to for me to move the right finger, this one, I move my thumb to this to hold it. Okay, we'll now measure 22. Beautiful theme here. So before that, make sure that you get a very clean pedal break right after this, right? And now we get a chorus. It's a beautiful chorus. Get that. Now there is really not too much other than fingering. There's not too much to talk about here, so I think I'll just continue. But for the end, right before the next section, so just make sure you count. So measure 36. Slower. So for this section, just you can probably play that, practice this separately. Do 4 30-second notes at a time. And the reason for counting in 4 30-second at a time is that because you have da 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 da. It just makes a lot more sense when you practice that way. Same as before. And now measure 42. This is now probably one of the more difficult sections, right? You have the bottom, you have the top, and you have the middle voice. Okay, so here you go. Fingering first, and I'll talk a little more about how to do this. So in order to play this well, this one unfortunately requires muscle memory. So this is when I read this stuff. This is not something I can just tough it out on the spot, because I needed to wait until it gets into the muscle memory. It takes a day or two. But as long as you play every single note, don't skip it, play them correctly, then very soon you will get the right information in your muscle memory. If you just keep trying out playing wrong notes, then your muscle memory will be all messed up, right? So just be careful. So to memorize this, right? There are patterns. It's to me, it's hard to walk through this, but try to convince yourself of this pattern, right? So the first two, right hand is the same. Now this is a pretty strange part. See? Now. So essentially, when you practice, you do like just one quarter note at a time. That is the how I eventually got it, right? So just practice that slowly, right? And now with this scale, or with any scale, I think when I listen to other people play, the key to sound good and not sound like a newbie is to have a very functional fourth finger, right? If you can hear this note, because a lot of people play like this. Okay, so you didn't hear that. So you must practice that practice to play every single note. Right, so I'll continue. not big enough to play this. So I do the upper note on the right hand. Oh, here there is an alternate fingering. Just play the left hand B with the right hand. So for this part, I think the difficult part is this, right? Right, these are pretty big jumps. So just if you need, you just practice that separately. And then now I'm at the measure 61. Right, so here it's at da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Right, so just that's on counting. So and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And for this part, sorry, I missed something. Again, whenever there is something complicated, if you are not willing to slow down, you'll never get it. Trust me. You have to slow down until you can play it perfectly, and that's what you do. My measure is 1, 2, 3, 63. This can be a little strange because you have this. Make sure you get the right finger in. Right. Next one. Move your hand over a little bit. So I'll play that slowly. So this section, make very sure that you try to understand your left hand should be setting the pace. Right, so that's how it works. So. So this can be very fast. So I'll continue. Just a regular E scale down. And now let's go back a little bit to measure 69. So have two different versions here, and you change it. Okay. I try not to think like 1 2 1 2, right? 1 2 1. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. I actually don't think that way. I think in fours, right? So I think da, 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 da. So it's just the way I think is in four. Because if you try to think the 3 3 3 3 2 2, you can do that as well. It's just that when I think that way, my left hand is I get slightly confused. So because I can get my left hand to set the pace and just think about the right hand. And now I'm on measure 73. And now 75. This one, you just need to first of all you need to get your right hand good. You need to know what notes are there. Right? Right? So you think 4, 5, and you're back to 4 again. And so when you practice with the left hand, it's the same idea. You want to do that very, very slowly. Right, so the first, the right hand is slightly faster here because it's 3 and 3 left, 4 right, and then 3 left, 5 right. You must practice like no faster than this. That's as fast as you should go, because once you're very familiar with this, you can, when you increase the speed, once you know your right hand really well, and it will just work out. That's me. If you play a little faster, so. So here it's a slightly strange application of the 3 against 4. So just practice that slowly. Right? It's 3 on the left, 4 on the right. So I'm gonna do this whole section one last time. Hopefully that makes sense. So here again, I do not think in terms of 3 3 3 3 2 2. Because I try to think 4 at a time. So I think this. So I think in straight 4s. So it's up to you. If you try to think 3s, it will work as well, but you might get a little confused on the left hand. At least it does for me. So in order for my left hand's sake, I think in 4s. Suddenly small. right hand is really not just some background motif. You don't want to bring that out too much. The real melody is this, right? So. And from this point on, there will be a lot of notes sharing between left and right hand. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so now that takes us to 92. So this one is actually not polyrhythm. So if you think that something is funny, you are playing something wrong because it's this one's straight time, right? So just 30 seconds, a little fast. So that's what it's supposed to sound like. So playing slower. Part. So when they start to get so I'm at a crescendo here. Right? This is slightly unexpected because you are playing something offbeat here. That makes some sense, especially so this is actually very, very cool, right? And so for the last one, I use finger for the changeover. I do 3, 4, and then 3. Because if you do 3, then 4, it's a little strange. So I do 4 first. 4. So the middle section looks like this. Remember, it's not it changes, right? So right. So there's it doesn't just go. It doesn't continue like that. It actually has a break because of the rhythm, right? The rhythm, it feels a little funny when you play it, but once you get it down, once you increase the tempo to pretty fast, it feels pretty good. hand, hopefully it doesn't create too much issue. It's just your right hand is just steady 16th notes, right? Right, and then the left hand you have a break. And make sure you play 3 notes at a time, not right? And so it's actually timed, right? Measure 107. So it's getting a little, it's getting to a climax now. I don't think there's any real trick except for practicing this slowly. Alright, so left hand for the first 2, the next 2 goes up. Alright, so on the right hand, you have this twice, and now it goes up, and now we are at measure 109. So and this is the third scale coming down. This is probably the most difficult part of this piece. So fingering first. So essentially it's like, right? When you've played this before, same thing. You go 1, 2, 3, and another 1, 2, 3, an extra 1, 1, 2, 3, an extra 1, an extra 1. So that's how it goes. So the way to think about it is that you do the this one. I call that. Is there a name for this? Probably not. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, extra. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, extra. 1, 2, 3, extra. So that's how you think, right? So. So hopefully that makes sense. So this will take quite a bit of practice, right? I have to stress this is the most difficult part of the piece, so expect to spend quite some time here, and make sure you don't do just right. Just play that clearly. If you cannot play it clearly, slow down. So slow, like this. Is very difficult for the left hand. First of all, you are thinking that because you do a switch over and another one, remember there's no switch over this time. So because you might have the tendency to do another switch over, so the left hand will feel a little strange. When you try this, you will understand what I'm talking about. The arpeggio is pretty standard, right? So the way I count is right. So when you go up, remember, for example, I'm at measure 113. Look at this triplet here. This is specifically a little slower than the straight time 30 seconds. So you slow down a little bit because if you record yourself, you listen to your playback. It would almost, if you did not train yourself on tempo just yet, you'll find out, hey, how come this? No, feels a little rushed. It's you will probably play this ahead of when you're supposed to play it. It's because the 3 notes before, if you play these as fast as these, then it will you're gonna lose a little bit of time there. So that's really it. 115. Pianissimo. So anyway, just wait for a bit, and then you can use Animenz. Use all laughing. I like this better. I can do a lot faster that way. So that's how you play Kimi no Shiranai Monogatari. So until next time, goodbye.